Hi guys! So this week's topic, we are diving a little deeper into the coming out process, and we've realized that we've talked almost about almost everything in regards to coming out except the aftermath of coming out, which usually involves a little bit of awkwardness, and this can happen with friends, family, really anyone you tell. And so we're here this week just to tell you a little bit about how it played out for us and a little guidance from our perspective. When I told my mom, she, I think she handled it to the best of her capabilities at the time. And it was a little bit of a shock to my parents because I wasn't, I guess they like to say I wasn't obvious. Like, they didn't see it coming. And pretty much all through middle school, I like this guy, or, whatever, just kind of going with the flow on that scenario. So when I told them, it definitely came to a shock. And I remember instances where we'd be watching TV or something, and I would mention, like I usually did, like, oh, she's really pretty, and my mom would just turn to me and be like, oh, is she hot? And I was like, no. And it just, like, got really awkward in that context, where there was a disconnect now with our communication in regards to attraction. And, looking back, I'm more, at the time, I was really offended by what my mom had said, but I understand that it was kind of like this awkwardness and kind of trying to re-communicate on that level, of, being able to talk to my mom about who I liked and who I thought was cute, but at the same time explaining to her I could think girls were pretty and not necessarily be attracted to them. And, of course, at the time, it was very irritating to me because I just wanted her to know, and I just wanted her to, like, be on the same page with me right then. And, of course, looking back, I understand that, and this is the little piece I'm going to give to you, unless you have been, I don't know, unless there was any indication or concern your parents had already expressed about being gay, at whatever time you come out, whether that's 14 or 18 or 20 or 17, that is your whole entire life up till that point. Your parents have been daydreaming about your future from the moment you were born, and they have formulated, like, an idea of what your life will look like, which would probably be the conventional, you're going to marry a boy if you're a girl, or a girl if you're a boy, and you're going to, have the house, and have the kids, have the dog, have the pet, the whole white picket fence. And I think parents do that because they want the best for that kid, and when you tell them that that's not your future, they, even though right then you just want them to accept it and understand it, it takes a whole lot more than one conversation for them to recalculate everything that they have understood about what they've thought up as your future. And I guess I would just say also, I guess on a different note, which will kind of relate to that one, keep the conversation open, because I know as soon as I came out, I was like, I'm gay, don't ever talk to me about it again, because I was really uncomfortable with it. But I would recommend, when you're coming out, to be at a point in your confidence, where you can tell your parents or your friends that you are available for questions, because I'm sure they all are going to have questions, and some of them may seem, offensive like they did towards me when I was coming out, but just understand that they're probably curious, and even though it might come out wrong, like the way that my mom just asked if I thought every girl I said was pretty was hot and I was attracted to her, it was this kind of like, okay, how do we do this? And you kind of have to give it a trial and error, and like give your friends and family a little margin of error in regard to this. And I think by doing that, there's going to be a lot less offensive feelings, or defensive and offensive feelings and remarks, and just kind of know that you kind of have to just give it some room to push through the awkward, but don't see it as awkward, see it as like recalculating. And of course, if someone's being disrespectful about it, that's entirely different, and that's not really what we're covering. So that's where I'm going to leave off. You guys have 5 more people coming at you. So if you have a question regarding your specific awkward situation you may be going through right now, leave it in a comment, and tomorrow Toby or Bennett or Steph or Brett will tackle it. Also, Tristan is no longer able to make videos with us. A little too busy with college. So hopefully we'll see Tristan in a little bit, but for now, Tristan is going on a hiatus. Best of luck, and I will see you guys next week. Comment below. Bye.